Hi, everybody. This is Sherry. We're on day 22. Goodness, 22 of the 75 days Meditate Right Challenge. I am so glad that you made it here. We are still on 20 minutes. We're going to keep plugging away on the 20-minute of meditation, which is just sitting with yourself, being with yourself. And today's prompt of writing prompt and meditation prompt is to think about right versus wrong. And what I mean by that is that what if there was no right or wrong? What if it was just neutral? And what I mean by that, I already said that. Let me say it again. What I mean by that, I wonder how many times I say that in these videos. Count them and let me know. So, all my life, well, not all my life, a lot of my life, I was held back by fear of not getting it right, fear of being wrong on something. So I wouldn't raise my hand in class. Like even in grad school, which was not that long ago, even in grad school, I would not raise my hand and ask a question because I was afraid that I would get the question wrong. Isn't that interesting? I'd get it wrong. And it's really neutral, right? Because there is no right or wrong question. And, there is, and then also there is this thing where I would hold back of not taking leadership in things or not taking initiative in things because I was afraid I was going to do it wrong. And I remember having an experience in a class that I took, a personal development class that I took, where it was a leadership class, and they were looking for someone to lead this exercise, and I stood up and I actually grabbed somebody and said, "Hey, you'd be great. You should totally do it. You should totally be the leader." So I was selling myself short because I could have been the leader. I was just afraid to be the leader. I didn't want to get it wrong. I didn't want to do it wrong. I didn't want to lead people down the wrong road, those kinds of things. And so I want you to just think about that where you've stopped yourself from taking initiative as a leader or taking a step in your life because you're afraid that you're going to do it wrong. And what if there was no right and wrong? What if you just suspended it in the air for a minute and just did it? And it is what it is. And the outcome is going to be the outcome no matter what. Because I feel like what happens when we do that is we rob the world of our gifting. Like I could have asked a question that could have made a difference somewhere, or I could have taken a step somewhere that could have made a difference in someone's life. And yet I held back out of fear and I played this small game. And so, where in your life do you do this, where you hold yourself back because you're so afraid you're going to do it wrong or get it wrong or you're not going to do it right? So, let's just make it neutral for a minute. What would life be like? Again, you would raise your hand, you would speak up, you wouldn't care. You would just be that, right? Just be in that place of it doesn't matter because it's neutral. Now, that doesn't mean someone can't make up a story about it or won't make up a story about it or whatever. However, it's not our job to figure that part out. It's none of our business. And I think that's again a big part of it is being so afraid we're going to get it wrong in someone else's eyes. And really, we just got to come back to us and just let it be what it is. So I would encourage you to just sit with that for this meditation. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And please feel free to leave comments. I love them. I love the interaction that you guys are, that when you guys are tongue tied, when you guys are engaged in interacting, it's really helpful. I can see what I can help you with. All right, see you in the next video. Bye bye.